I got a burning question out, and I want to get down to the bottom of it. I want your opinion, your take. Who is the better on-ball defender in basketball, regardless of the position? Are we talking Gary Payton? Back in the 90s, he was a monster, checking people like John Stockton, Jason Kidd, Kevin Johnson, Michael Jordan. We all know the glove, right? We all know about his antics and how he played, how he got under people's skin, and how he scored. But for this question, let's not even focus on the scoring, just on-ball defense. And I want to compare him to Patrick Beverley, somebody who's playing today, somebody who has that dog in him, somebody who has that energy, that enthusiasm to get after players 10, 11 inches taller than him, like Kevin Durant. We all saw what Patrick Beverley was able to do a few of those games in this great series that we watched between the Clippers and the Golden State Warriors. And it's not just this series. Beverley really has been doing it his entire career. This guy fought his way into the NBA. He had to make a name for himself over in Europe, in places like Russia, in order to get into the NBA. And now that he's been in the league a few years, he's guarded people like Damian Lillard, people like Russell Westbrook, people like Stephen Curry, LeBron James. The list goes on and on and on. And he's still incredible at what he does. He's not even looking to score. He's looking to just lock you down. I want to give you guys some stats on these two different defenders so that you can make your decision a little bit better. So here's GP's stats. He was selected to the NBA All-Defensive First Team a record 9 consecutive seasons from 1994 all the way up to 2002. GP also won the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award back in '96. That would have been the year the Sonics went to the finals against the Chicago Bulls. He was the first guard to win the award in 8 years when he did it in 1996. GP was selected to the NBA All-Star Team 9 times and was voted as a starter in 1997 and 1998. Now, in terms of Patrick Beverley, he also has some great stats, but some of his achievements were attained overseas when he played in the Russian league. So I won't even give you that, but let's focus on the American stuff. NBA All-Defensive First Team 2017, NBA All-Defensive Second Team 2014. Those are his main, I would say, his main 2 defensive stats. So give me your opinion. Who's the better defensive player on ball? GP, Patrick Beverley. Holla at me. Next question I have for you. I've been thinking about this recently. If you're the president or the GM of a basketball team, what's better? Would you rather miss the playoffs, right? You have an okay season, but you miss it. Or you get into the playoffs and then they bring the brooms out on you. You get swept. Imagine that. Your team gets in, right? You're getting settled. You're looking forward to playing a long time in the playoffs. But no, you get swept. What's better? To go out quickly in the first round or to not even make the playoffs? And I don't want to get into like draft picks or anything like that. Just that simple question. You get into the playoffs and you get swept, or you don't make the playoffs. Let me know what you think is better. Oh yeah, Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
Boy. You guys are funny to me. I say that you're funny because it takes a young man hitting a 35-foot jump shot, cold-blooded, dribbling, 10 seconds. PG right in his face, Paul George, a top defender for today's day and age. He's looking at PG, looking at the clock. Then he just sidesteps. Butter. That's cold-blooded. It takes that man with that performance to get you guys, many of you, non-believers, to finally give this guy his due. I'm talking Damian Lillard, star point guard. Not even a star. This guy's a superstar. Superstar point guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. He's loyal, he's down to earth, and he's been giving it to players in the league the past 5, 6, 7 years, the entire time he's been in the league. He doesn't get the acclaim, he doesn't get the notoriety because he's playing in the Pacific Northwest, where not too many people into basketball maybe would think of Portland as that hotbed location for basketball players. But let me tell you guys something. If you don't pay attention to Damian Lillard, you should. He has the same range as Stephen Curry. The only reason he doesn't get the same praise is because Stephen Curry wins more. But Stephen Curry has better players, all-star players like Kevin Durant, like Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, players that you pay attention to. But when you look at Damian Lillard's team, all you have are CJ McCollum, and that's about it. Some of the other players they're not notable. You wouldn't really know who they are unless you really pay attention to the Portland Trail Blazers. So that's why I'm here to stick up for this guy. Don't try to get on the bandwagon right now. There's no space left. You should have been on the bandwagon. I remember when it was LaMarcus Aldridge's team with the Portland Trail Blazers. Dame hit that clutch three, and I believe that won the series against the Houston Rockets. He's been playing like this from that point. And it's like now all of a sudden, people want to give him his praise. They want to applaud him. It's too late. He's been nice. He's been ill. You know, just sit back and watch this guy's career. But I'm going to tell you this. Damian Lillard is a first ballot Hall of Famer. There is no question about it. When his career is over with, pencil him in. You'll be watching him give his speech the first time around. I know he struggled in the playoffs the last 2 seasons. He wasn't able to handle the trap against the Pelicans, and they were also swept, I believe, by the Warriors. But he's consistent. He gives you 25 points a game, probably anywhere from 3 to 5 assists a game. His range is limitless. He's a person who leads by example. He doesn't want a bunch of attention. And he's just a cold-blooded assassin. Got some stats on the boy. 4-time NBA All-Star, 2014, 2015, 2018, 2019. We're talking Dame now, Dame Dollar. 2018, All-NBA First Team. 2016, All-NBA Second Team. All-NBA Third Team in 2014. Don't forget, Rookie of the Year 2013. NBA All-Rookie First Team 2013. They retired his jersey at Weber State, wherever that is. I think it's in Utah. He's on pace to become the all-time leading scorer for the Portland Trail Blazers. This is a team with a great pedigree. They won a championship back in the 70s with players like Bill Walton. Fast forward a little bit later, Clyde Drexler, a great player, Cliff Robinson, Terry Porter. Dame Lillard has put this team on his back, man. He's about to become the all-time leading scorer in Portland Trail Blazers history. All-time legend we're talking about. This season, Lillard averaged 25.8 points a game. Assists, almost 7 assists. For the career, he's averaging about 23 points per game, and assists right around 6 again. And in the playoffs, he's giving you these same numbers, right? I mean, he picks it up a little bit, right? I think he dropped 50 on the Thunder recently. But a lot of people, when they talk about the best point guards for today, they talk about Stephen Curry, they mention Russell Westbrook, and I get it. Russell Westbrook triple-doubles the last 3 straight seasons, I get it. Stephen Curry, the nice guy on the team, the nice guy when you see him in the media, limitless range, one of the greatest, probably the greatest three-point shooter of all time, Stephen Curry. He's won championships, I get it. But please, folks, when you talk about all-stars, superstars in the NBA, you must put Damian Lillard's name in that sentence. It should not take a 37-footer. It should not take 50 points a game. It should not take him closing out a series against Russell Westbrook, one of the all-time greats, for Damian Lillard to get his credit. He's been nice. He came into the league nice. He's never been scared. He takes the game-winning shot. He's loyal to his teammates. Everybody has great reviews about him. So just show the man his love, man, because he's nice, man. He's good. I'll give you this. When you compare Damian Lillard to Russell Westbrook gets more rebounds. Damian Lillard has better handles. He's not as athletic as Russell Westbrook, but he can shoot the ball better. And again, his handles are better. And he knows how to run an offense and run a team better than Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook does not make better decisions in games than Damian Lillard. Now, when you compare Damian Lillard to Stephen Curry, they both have the same limitless range. If you check the stats in this playoffs and maybe even in their entire careers, Damian Lillard, his range, when you talk 30 to 35 and 40 feet, when he's shooting it from way out there, his percentage is better than Stephen Curry's. They both have limitless range. Stephen Curry's shot is a little bit faster with the flick of the wrist. Stephen's handles and Dame's handles, to me, they're kind of even. Dame is durable. He doesn't miss games. He's more athletic than Stephen Curry. He's better than Kemba Walker. Any point guard you want to point out, he's a better ball handler than James Harden. He has a more consistent shot than James Harden. You put Dame Lillard in Golden State with the Warriors, or you put Dame Lillard with the Rockets, his average will go from 23, 24, 25 points a game to probably 30 plus because he's that good of a shooter. But he has to work within the scheme of his offense with the Blazers. And so I've been saying it, and I'll continue to say it. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Stop hating on him.